Okay, so welcome to the channel. This is Desmond. If you see me in America, Ghanaians like to say Desmond, right? Or if you see me in Ghana, call me Sakite. But in today's video, we are touring Ayi Mensa. It's a city in the greater Accra region. So as you can even just see here, right, you have like incomplete buildings, but you also have more like modern buildings. These right here in particular are apartments. So here you got locals. Maybe there's people from abroad who are building here for whatever reason. And so today we're just gonna go around. I'm gonna show you like, I guess, what I do in a daily basis and what you could do here also. As you can see by the attire, nothing fancy on. I know I'm from America, but I'm not bougie, right? I got the village boy attire on. So yeah, I didn't eat today. I only ate a banana, mangoes, and so I'm gonna get some coconut water and then maybe like a meat pie, just something small so I don't pass out. So uh let's go. Okay, so as I'm walking, you see there's like a bit of like a modern home here. And then here you see it's more of it's not really, I wouldn't call it like a modern apartment, but it is an apartment. So I talked to a project manager around here and he tells me rents for a month is maybe like 1,500 Ghana cedis, which I think is like uh, $100 USD. So this is an area where if you wanted to live, you could actually live like cheaper than, of course, if you lived in like the city, you know. So that's, I don't know how much that rent is. I actually know someone who knows the person who owns that, so maybe I'll ask them. But yeah, that's just an idea of like the buildings here. Like if you just walking here is just fun because you get to see all the architecture. Like even this, I'm excited to see how a building like this ends up looking like, right? There's a lot of greenery, like all of Ghana, and so just walking here is very nice. So one thing I like about Ghana is you can walk on all the roads aren't perfect, right? I heard that like it's actually better for your knees to be walking up like uh mountains and not just walking on like uh how do you say flat land. So that's just a random fact. Okay, so um as you can see here with like the fence, even with the other house they had like electric wires. This one doesn't, or maybe it does, I don't know. I think these are called barbed wires. They're just sharp. That those other ones will electrocute you. But this area is not, it's not dangerous. I heard that there was a time when there was like thieves around, but some people they chased them off. So this is not like a dangerous area. But I also have a friend. He actually lives in the mountains, and he was in the military. And the reason he has a fence and a wall is because in the military they teach you that it's better to be safe than sorry. So I'm sure people here, they just have them just to be safe. Even when they build houses in Ghana, they all have like bars on the window, which I don't like because it makes you feel like you're in prison. And but yeah, it's not really that dangerous in this area at all. It's not dangerous at all. Like, no, you're not getting shot, you're not getting stabbed. The most that might happen is you get robbed. Like maybe at night, if you have something precious outside, like a motorcycle, and you don't have a wall, that's when you might get something like stolen from you. But it's not an area you can't walk at night. Okay, so the coconuts here are like sometimes it'll be 7 CDs, but here it's like 6. And yeah. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get a. In America they call them beef patties, but here they call them meat pies. So I'm gonna go get a meat pie, and then I think I'll be okay until like later when I can eat. Well, I can eat at any time, but when I can like maybe later I'll go to like a restaurant, right, and eat again. Um, this is close to an area called Oyarifa, right? I think this land is actually owned by like the chief of Oyarifa. So, um, yeah, Oyarifa, you can walk. It's like a 20-minute walk, or like you could catch the bus real quick, and it's like 5 minutes, or Uber or something. And so there's like it's a mall, so there's like restaurants. There's like a fragrance shop, places you can get clothes, all that sort of stuff. And then up there is the mountains, right, where you can hike on Sundays, um, or you can walk all the way up to uh, I think it's Pedwasi is the area on the Abri Mountains. And then here sometimes you could get something called wache, which is like beans and rice for like 10 CDs. And I think maybe even less, maybe like 5 CDs, which is again 100 CDs is like 6, 7, I think US dollars. So it's like this right here is like pennies, right? In the US, it would be maybe like 4, 3 US dollars, which is maybe, I don't know, 40, 50 CDs, something like that. So when you're getting a coconut, you actually you can actually drink the water first, and then what you could do is you can have them cut it open, and then you can get the meat. But I usually just like will go home and get a spoon. But you can actually uh, get them to cut it open, and then you can eat the meat right there. Okay, so I come here to get like a beef patty. It's like 12 CDs, I think. And then you can get a bunch of other stuff like donuts and pancakes. Thank you. So it's donuts, pancakes, samosas, spring rolls, shrimp salads. I only come here to get the meat pie though. And then right there, it's a restaurant called Zanzibar. They have like banku and what else? I think they have like jollof rice for like maybe like 50 CDs. Okay, you're shopping locally, like at a restaurant like this or anywhere, you want to have small denominations. You don't want to have 200, 100, because it just creates a problem where they might not have enough change for you. So right here, you can see that you could like get a motorcycle and then come over here. And then right here, this is where I'll go to like buy like water. And then right up there, I'll get fruit. And then right up there, you got the taxis, right? So if you want to get a taxi to Accra, the city, it's only like maybe like 40 minutes away. I think if you want to go to the mountains, it's like 50 CDs, and that's like right there. It's like 5 minutes away. So that's pretty much Ayi Mensa. Um, it's not too like expensive. You got everything you need here, and yeah, there's like places for rent. There's no land here to buy. You know, you can't really buy any land here, is what I heard, unless you like want to spend a lot of money, like 10, 20, 30,000 USD. Okay, so I wanted to mention this earlier while we were up there near the taxis, and that little junction is you pretty much have everything you need here. You have the mobile money vendors. You have little shops for like clothes, maybe like you want to get like a case. They have those small little shops here. So it's not too far away from the city. You know, if you buy food here locally, it's like half the price of what it would be in the city. Um, it's still developing, right? As you can see, some buildings are incomplete, the roads aren't perfect, but yeah, it's a really good area to maybe live in if you want to rent. Building here would be very expensive because it is in Accra, but it's a really good area, in my opinion. So, with that being said, I will see you. Oh wait, okay. I thought the mic wasn't on. Okay. So anyway, with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.